All right, welcome back, my friends. Casual Duelist here, and it's Tuesday. Tuesday means we need to finish out the Earthbound Immortals. Now, we've seen 6 of them. They've all been really fun. It's time to see the last one, and the one that I think is actually one of the more fun builds for the channel this year is Earthbound Immortal Cusillu. Now, again, like every other Earthbound Immortal, there can only be one Earthbound Immortal on the field. Either player's side, doesn't matter, just one. And if there's no face-up field spell somewhere on the field, again, it could be the opponent's, then you would have to destroy this card. The opponent cannot select this as an attack target. This can attack the opponent directly. All effects they share. What stands Cusillu apart from the others? If this face-up card you control would be destroyed by battle, you may tribute one other monster you control instead and have your opponent's life points. So again, we need a deck that's going to play a bunch of monsters in order for Cusillu to actually do this. So again, we've got that deck. And in order to maximize him out, we are going to be running 3 copies. So again, 3 of the Earthbound Monkey, and let's get the rest of the deck. So again, you guys are super smart. I know this. You guys have already checked the title. So you know that it's going to be Deskbots. So what is the best way to play Deskbots? Well, simply, you're going to play 1 copy of 1. This will be the only tuner that we will be using this duel. This card gains 500 attack and defense for every machine type that we control. And if 2 or more machine types are special summoned at the same time, while this isn't a discard except during the damage step, then we may special summon this card. So again, very useful and very cyclable. Next up, you are going to run 3 copies of Deskbot number 2. When this is special summoned, you may add 1 Deskbot card. Again, card does mean that spells and traps are acceptable here. So again, the field spell is a target. Add that to your hand. All machine type monsters you control gain 500 attack and defense except for this card. So again, once you have one of these up, if you go to the machine dupe, and yes, we do play machine dupe in here, this will mean that you can special summon the other 2, get 2 searches off, and everybody on that side of the field for the Deskbot 2s will gain 1,000 each, and any other monster will gain 1,500. So again, very overwhelming, very fun. 3 number 3s, again, can't go wrong with this. When normal summoned, you may special summon a Deskbot from the deck with a different number. Once per turn, either player's turn. So definitely a quick effect. Target a Deskbot monster you control, it gains 500 attack and defense per Deskbot card that we currently control. This, again, will include the field spell. So again, just very nice. Does get some power plays out there. It's not the last one we run at 3. We will be running 3 copies of number 4. When this battles an opponent's monster, during a damage calculation during either turn, activate the effect once per battle. The opponent will take no battle damage for the remainder of the turn. What we will do is send 1 Deskbot from our deck to the graveyard with a different name. If we do, this card will gain attack and defense equal to the monsters that was sent level times 5. And again, what makes this so brilliant is all the Deskbots are numbered, and the number is their level. So again, if we send 5, 5 and 5 is 25. So you'll gain 2,500 to this stat, make this 3,000. The biggest one that you could drop is 9. That'd be 45 on the boost. So that'll make him to 5K. Again, assuming other effects like Deskbot number 2 are not in play. Again, do that during the damage calculation only. If this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, special summon 2 Deskbots with different levels from the hand and or grave in defense position. So again, good card, great card. Next up, one of the more important ones, number 5. Now, number 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all going to be pendulums. They all have an effect while in the pendulum zone. You cannot pendulum summon except Deskbots. This effect cannot be negated. This will be the same for all 4 of them, so I'm just not going to go over it except right there. They're also either scales 10 or they are scales 1, meaning that they may pendulum anywhere between a 2 and a 9 star. And again, it's fine because number 1's got his effect. You pendulum summon, you play 2 of them, boom, 1's back on the field again. So again, perfect. What this will do If this is normal or special summon, you get to target one spell trap on the field, destroy it. Again, this is optional. You can. So again, if you've only got your spell traps, maybe don't activate the effect. This card will gain 500 for every face-up Deskbot in the extra deck. Again, this is going to get kind of capped because we are only playing 8 pendulums in the whole deck. If this is in the pendulum zone is destroyed, you may target a Deskbot monster in the graveyard, special summon it, using this effect only once per turn. Next up, 3 copies of 6. Same pendulum, opposite scale. When normal or special, target a monster on the field, change its battle position. They again gain 500 per face-up Deskbot in the extra deck. If into pendulum zone is destroyed, you can target a Deskbot in the graveyard, add that target to your hand. Each of these is once per turn. We are going to use 1 copy of 7. Gains 500 again for, oh no, this one's different. 500 for every Deskbot in the graveyard. Monsters your opponent control cannot target face-up Deskbots for attacks, except for this one. And if this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing. Number 8, also going to gain power per Deskbot in the graveyard. The opponent cannot target other face-up with card effects, except for this one. This one may make 2 attacks on monsters every battle phase. So again, he's really good. And then the last monster card we're going to use is going to be 2 copies of number 9. Number 9, once per turn during the main phase 1, you can make this card gain attack equal to the combined attack of all Deskbots you currently control, except 9, till the end of the opponent's turn. Only this card can attack the turn this effect is activated. If this battles, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated until the end of the damage step. If this card would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you may destroy 1 Deskbot card that you control instead. Generally, I don't end up summoning him. I usually just use him for the number 4's effect. But still, very cool card and does have some standout abilities. Real quick, go ahead and take a screenshot or possibly pause the video and make some notes. And I'll be back with the spell traps. So first up in the spell traps, we are going to want 2 copies of the Deskbot base. Again, 2, I don't want to draw this as often. We do have the ability to find it with number 2. We also run a single copy of Terraforming later on in the deck. But what this is going to do for us, all Deskbots on the field currently gain 500 attack defense. Again, if you're going to play the dupe, you're going to want to do it before you do this. Once per turn, reveal any number of Deskbot cards in the hand. Shuffle them back into the deck, draw the same number. So it's sort of like a magical mallet. You can also banish 9 Deskbots with different names from the field and or grave, except Deskbot base. Shuffle all cards from the opponent's hand, field, and grave back into their deck. So you do have the option for like this super crazy, unreliable, like total board wipe effect. But again, most of the time I'm going to use this to pick and choose my cards, trying to go for my strategy. Again, we could maybe increase this to 3 and drop Cusillu to 2, since it does allow us to search through our deck. If you guys want to test that, you guys go for it. We do use the single Foolish Burial. Again, you can use this for the final effect of the base. Generally, this is how I get number 1 in the graveyard to start using his effect. We are going to use a single Feather Duster because, again, big OTK decks like this, we kind of want no back row. Single copy Instant Fusion. Guys, maybe you didn't notice, but we do play 3 level 5s. So I'm going to pack something so we could do some Cyber Dragon play. Just make this deck a little more fun. We do want 2 copies limiter removal. I've been playtesting a bunch of different things in this spot. This still wins and does allow you to press for game a lot. So I just kept it. 3 machine dupes, because again, we can do this with the level 5s. You can blow up an entire back row while setting up for a Nova play. Or you guys might be playing into the level 2s to get your card searches up and picking and choosing your cards. Also makes great for getting your tribute fodder for Cusillu. A single copy Monster Reborn, because again, it's just good stuff. 2 Gekis, because good stuff. Terraforming, because good stuff. And 3 copies Solemn Strike. Guys, If you want to play your infinite impermanence here, do it. Yeah, 110%. Do that all day, every day. The reason I'm using the strike is because it runs double duty. It's not just for the summon, it's for monster effects. So again, I didn't have my Cold by the Grave in here. There's a lot of stuff where my opponent can interact with me. I want to stop the effect or the special summoning. So again, I'm just sort of running a double duty. And again, you can do this to hand traps, stuff like that. So again, in my personal experience, it's just my go-to. This does finish out the 40 card main deck. Give me another moment. Maybe do another little. Let me get my hands out of the way. Do another little screenshot or take some more notes, and I'll be back with the extra deck. And yeah, uno momento. All right, so let's do the fusions first for the extra deck, because we actually use all 4 extra deck types. Technically all 5, if you count the pendulums in the main deck. So this is unprecedented. So our instant fusion target is none other than a single copy of Panzer Dragon. Again, we do need a level 5 or lower. Yes, this counts as a fusion summon. Yes, it would destroy the monster during the end phase. Yes, I could play anything else. But guys, I want to play this. Because if this card would be destroyed and sent to the graveyard, my opponent knows what I'm going to do. They are trying to stop it. I get to target a card on the field and destroy that target. So if you try to stop me during the instant fusion portion of the program, this one still has a little bit of bite. Playing Cybersource is cool and all, but like, I don't know, this feels stronger. Additionally, when Nova gets destroyed by an effect, so again, maybe they try to, I don't know, torrential or whatever, once I hit the Nova play, there is the ability to allow me to special summon a fusion monster that is machined. So one of the ones I choose is the Invoked Makaba. For those of you who don't know, it's part of the Invoked engine. It's Aliester plus any light. In this deck, doesn't matter because we're going to play it off of effect. Once per turn during either player's turn, when a spell, trap, or monster effect would be activated, I may choose to send one card of the same type from my hand to the graveyard to negate and banish the targeted card. So again, monster effect, I discard a monster. I'm going to negate the effect, but I banish the card. So again, it's a little more fun, I think. And again, maybe you were stopping me because you don't want me to negate things. Well, I would like to choose to negate things. Additionally, I like to go for the Barbaroid Ultimate Battle Machine. It's any 5 machine type Roid monsters. Again, this is like Cyrus Truesdale went ham. But additionally, we're just going to play this off the Nova. This card can attack twice every battle phase. Cannot attack the opponent directly, but after damage calculation, if it attacked an opponent's monster, we will negate the effects of that monster card, including into the graveyard. And again, if it destroyed an opponent's monster by battle, we get to inflict 1,000 points of damage to the opponent. So again, if you get a couple monsters at 2k, I'm going to smack them both. That's 2k twice, plus an additional 2k because I destroyed both, plus no effects. So, you mad? It's fun. Going into the synchros, I did feel that we needed a Boral Savage Dragon, get some negates, based off the fact that, again, we do have a 7. We also have 3s and 4s and 2s, and a 1-star tuner makes things pretty easy and straightforward. Additionally, we are going to play one copy of the Deskbot Jet. This one might need going over. So it's a tuner plus 1 or more non-tuners. Gains 500 attack defense for every Deskbot on the field. You can only use the following effects once per turn and only once that turn. Target a Deskbot I control, destroy it, special summon 1 Deskbot from the deck. So again, doesn't matter who, just pick one. Target a Deskbot I control, only 1 face-up card on the field, and destroy both of those. So again, it's got some pretty savage effects. You're not going to play it as often, but I did want to include it because it's pretty cool. And then, yeah, a little upgrade on today's, technically supposed to have been yesterday's, Deckmaster, the Scarlet Red Dragon Archfiend. Woo! Sorry about that. Not a lot of voice. Again, counts as Red Dragon Archfiend while on field or in the graveyard. Once per turn, destroys as many special summon effect monsters on the field as possible with attack equal to or less than this card, other than this card, and this time it matters. Then inflict 500 damage to the opponent per monster destroyed. So again, it's just a nice fun way of having like this inexpensive monster just clear the board for you. Next up, like I promised, Cyber Dragon Nova, just any 2 5-star machines. And again, the one part that you want to zoom in on here will be if this card in your possession is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect. Special summon a machine type fusion. So, yeah, that's a thing. And then, of course, you want to Xyz Evolution into Infinity. And then again, this will move all the materials over to this. Gains 200 attack per material. Once per turn, target a face-up attack position monster card on the field. Remembering, links can only exist in face-up attack. So if your opponent has some links, you can go ahead and get those. Attached to this card is face-up material once per turn. When a card or effect is activated, quick effect, detach material, negate activation, destroy card. So again, nice way to just get into some more effects. And then the links are pretty easy, guys. You know these. You guys know Appaloosa. You guys know the Barricade Board Blocker is going to be here to protect our field spell. You guys do know that with the Blackluster Soldier, we do have level 7, we have level 8, we have level 9. We have any of the synchros. And again, if you ended up trading in your Cusillu, again, we can get all of the effects of the Blackluster Soldier. Going to be playing the Boral's Sword, the IP Masquerena, just the Phoenix and the Unicorn this time. No need for the Cerberus, unless, of course, there's a card in here that you're missing, at which point definitely play Cerberus. But, guys, that's the deck. I want to take just a couple of seconds to thank you guys for everything. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the video. I hope that you guys all enjoyed it. If you have and you'd like to support us, it's as easy as a like and a comment and possibly a subscription. Maybe share the channel with your friends, but most importantly, even if you don't do any of that stuff, my friends, do me one favor. Go out, try to have a great Tuesday. I know it's a little late to say that it's got to get a good start for the week, but what is Tuesday if it isn't Monday part 2? So hopefully I get to see you guys again tomorrow. Yes, I'm going to have the video tomorrow. Yes, it's going to be the Nordic God cards. Let's enjoy it. And then sometime during the end of the week, I plan on doing or I might just save the Speed Duel deck and just go ahead and perform it this Sunday. So again, do the things, don't do the things. Enjoy the day. You're responsible for that. See you guys tomorrow. Later.